Folks still stop me in the street to discuss Frank's Twankey. The Queen's Ferry Amateur Dramatic Society went off in my opinion after all the fuss. It was like it had its balls cut off. For the authorities got involved, of course they did. The local council, holier than thou, who said despite the long-established precedent that men who insist on dressing up should make it clear that this is comical, mine had not. It was a breach of protocol. My man brought depth and intensity. De Niro would be proud. You can conform all you like. His brooding presence lent weight to slight material. It left the audience, particularly kiddies, traumatised, said one review. Untrue. They were gobsmacked, energised. And so much for diversity of opinion. Where were the West End critics who might have appreciated his sense of muscular threat? Was it only Philistines who lived? Must we cater for the lowest common denominator of the tribe? The one caveat, and I told him at the time to all this, was that disablement entitlement from shipyard might be compromised, the way he put his back into the role. Did he really have to swing from the scenery lengthwise at one point? Do that slide on his knees? He explained it was essential to the character, though the job seeker's allowance told its own tale. Beans on toast for tea from now on, he joked, but 6 months later, beans on toast appalling. I down my own clothes. He gets into Stanislavski. Compromised his turn to dwindling crowds as Christmas turned to January that year. He explained there was a natural drop-off post-festive season, but I think by the end it was confusing the cast too, the way he flew through scenes like a man possessed, his falsetto growl, stubble unchecked, and his hairy legs. Who is the real widow? Me, exclusive agent to his burgeoning career. While he works still when the work is there, rare. The remainder of the time he's researching new line in next year's pantomime. How to mine an ugly sister's deep insecurities and bring to them a realistic look. By makeup, brute force, bobber boots. He ought to try looking here. He goes the whole hog. And when I said his Twankey still got talk, I didn't mention looks and tuts, comments on social media. So I walk to the shops with my hood up and avoid those poised at some point to advise me that traditional portrayal of stock characters is best. Well, I'm best placed to break it to him gently. But an actor's confidence is very testy, so I rehearse it here. I must be counsellor, therapist, director. In a while, when he gets home, that star in waiting, he'll be wailing like the kettle, but mine's a difficult role to fill too. I hope you understand. I'll try for his sake and mine, for the Department of Work and Pensions, for the comments that drip blood on Facebook. I'll say love, maybe tone it down a bit next time.